What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And well, it looks like the Dodge Charger wins another award at the Detroit Auto Show. Man, this thing is just winning all kinds of awards, but it's really not in the hands of the public yet. I get it. I understand why. I understand why it's a great idea, and I understand why people are excited about it. I just don't get it yet. We're out in the M5 today, guys, and I've talked about this sponsor before, and I got to talk about it again. It's important. So I just want to give you a quick word from our video sponsor, Delete Me. You know, your personal info is way more exposed than you think. I didn't realize how bad it was until someone brought up an address that I haven't lived in like 15 years, right? That's not a coincidence. It's what they call data brokers. So there are these companies out there that collect all of your personal information, and they sell your personal info, name, phone number, old addresses, even your family connections, acquaintances, things of that nature, and they pull it all from public records and random websites. Now, what's crazy about this is they bundle it into like a dossier or a profile, and then they sell it to anyone willing to pay for it. Scammers love this stuff because it allows them to try to prove that they're you, to take over accounts and all kinds of other stuff. Now, I'm not interested in making their job easier, obviously not, right? So I use Delete Me. They go after these data broker sites and they get your information removed and keep monitoring it month after month because new listings can pop up all the time. So I want to show you real quick. This is my Delete Me report right here. I'm cut to over here so you guys can see it. You can see exactly where my data showed up, which is nowhere because they've been doing a hell of a job with my information. And it's already been taken down. So like, that's why it says 0 across the board, right? They saved me hours of me having to reach out and contact all of these places individually. And honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start if I had to do it on my own anyway. Bottom line, I don't want my personal details floating around on the internet, okay? That's how people show up at your house. That's how you have all kinds of, it's just not a fun time, okay? And this handles it for me. If you want to lock in and lock down your info, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage. That link will get you 20% off what the normal price is. And yes, the video is sponsored by Delete Me, and I use it myself. I've talked to you guys multiple times about all the different products that I do use. I only promote things that I actually use here on the channel. So there you have it. Go check it out. joindeleteme.com/TK's Garage. Major shout out to our sponsors over at Delete Me again for sponsoring today's video. So yeah, I mean, there's really no other way to put it. I mean, it's just very interesting to see how this is played out as the Dodge Charger wins Car of the Year at the Detroit Auto Show. Now, we've seen it, Top Gear gave it the Car of the Year. Somebody else gave it Car of the Year. I mean, a ton of these publications and whatnot have given this thing Car of the Year. And I understand why, right? A lot of people are picking up on the same thing that I've said for years. And that is that the new Dodge Charger is more nothing drives me more mad than when people park next to you, and I'm sure you heard that, and the door dings my car. Like, there's literally 8 spots on either side, and you have to park next to me and then can't get your fat ass out of the car. Needless to say, getting back to the Charger, it is BMW-esque in terms of the inline 6 performance, turbo performance, You know, it's got a lot of European influence because of the European company that it's owned by, meaning Dodge. But it also has all of that muscle car influence. That's why I think this thing is winning the awards. It's bringing back, for those writers, those people that were around in the 70s that, you know, grew up around the original, you know, that two-door Charger, that, you know, that late 60s, early 70s Charger, Challenger, Barracuda. You know, people remember Mopar from that area. I mean, from that era. And really, I feel like that's what it is, right? I feel like it's nostalgia, but it's also the European engineering that's in there. And I drove it. I told you, coming at it from a BMW perspective, it reminds me a lot of a BMW 540 with a B58. You know, it's inline six, got power. I'm sure it's going to be tunable. It's probably going to make a ton of power. It's all-wheel drive. The difference is it's a boat. It's just huge. It has that big car feel to it. So it's as big or bigger than what my Dodge Challenger is, right? But the handling on it also, I like the way that the EV handles more than the gas, and that's probably because of the weight. But the gas, it didn't handle bad either. It handled really good in the turns. When I ran it up the Mini Dragon and then ran it around Knoxville, Tennessee, and believe me, I beat on it, I didn't really have any issues with the car. It really handled, it reminded me a lot of that BMW-esque type of performance. So I get why the Detroit Auto Show probably named it Car of the Year. It's not like anything from General Motors or Ford is inspiring greatness right now, you know? So there is that. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about this car, the Dodge Charger, winning Car of the Year? Do you think it's deserved? Do you think it's going to rack up more awards? I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Because I feel like, I think it's just a matter of time. We're going to see like Consumer Reports. We're probably going to see Car and Driver. We'll probably see, you know, JD Power or something along those lines as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's see if this idiot hits my door again. Oh, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Not a super long video. I just couldn't believe that this thing won Car of the Year. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why can't you believe it, TK? What's so hard to believe about that car winning Car of the Year? If it was a Hemi, maybe. I just don't see it, you know? But we'll see how that goes as what's going on with the China EV situation and everything else in Canada now, where the Trump administration could be levying massive tariffs on any car built in Canada. Charger might take a break for a year because they're going to have to retool and build that car somewhere else. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Again, major thanks to the people over at Delete Me again for sponsoring what we do. And until next time, stay petty, my friends.